mouth, drawing me in and you kicking me out. You've got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm in your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know why hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when I lose and winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when I lose and winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you.
You can be glorious, you cannot win or lose. You can face everything, you will not have to choose. You can see all the lies, you will not have to hide. You will not live inside. We are glorious, fire from the sky. We are glorious.
It's time!
Good morning, good morning. What is going on out there, traders? Let's go. Thanks for joining up on the Stocked Up live stream this morning. Appreciate you all joining up. This is Tom with Stocked Up, by the way. Hope we're all having a great one out there. I'm watching a few setups today, of course. There's quite a few out there. From last night's video, of course, we're continuing to watch Coinbase and MicroStrategy. Coinbase is moving well above its recent range. I'm not going to say well above it. It was well above it this morning. It could get better, though. We do need to see a better pump come out of coin here. Looks like it's pulling back a little bit as the market opens, which is a bit of a sad thing to see in Tom's eyes. MicroStrategy looks a lot better, but could also end up turning over a little bit. Definitely something that I am keeping it in mind, you know? Let's see. 436, 437 on MSTR. Decent intraday support here. It's pretty good. Pretty good support. 437, little double bottom this morning if you're watching it. Let's go see Bitcoin itself, though, because why not? I gotta see it over 100K here on the live stream. Gotta see it before it goes away. Oh, hang on. I'm actually on my wrong chart setup. Give me 1 second. There we go. Back to normal. That was huge, though. $100,000 pushed last night during the Q&A, of all things. I was laughing. I was like, I knew it would hit here. My God, these bots are getting so annoying. Damn bots. What did AAL do, Sean said? AAL moving up to 1633. Wow. What kind of move is that? For real, what did they do? What in the world? American Airlines lifts Q4 adjusted EPS guidance. Oh. American Airlines and Citi extend and expand co-branded card partnership. Okay. I guess it's kind of like how Southwest is in with Chase, right? You know, so it looks like American Airlines have Citi cards, whereas like Southwest Airlines uses Chase cards. Very interesting, though. Southwest hikes guidance. Beautiful. Anytime you get guidance moving up, that's a great sign. Makes sense that they would release some data. That is one hell of a run. It's now up 10% on AAL this morning. 10%. Wow, AAL. How are the other airlines? Even Delta's following along. It was so good that it's getting the other airlines to even follow. Good morning, though, to everybody. Let's go. What a morning. I know everyone's going to be excited about BitCon. 100K. I guess we shouldn't call it BitCon anymore. Especially since it hit 100K. Wild over the years. MSTR, 8% on the day, even though it's not really doing much at open. ACHR recovering back today. Look at that. Breaking out above the high of yesterday and resistance right around $7.30 to $7.35. Pretty good move by Archer. Are you guys looking for a big recovery here? Take profit, Tom, on the mic. I don't know if that's a compliment or a bad thing. BK. Good morning, So You, TJ, Jennifer, Dev, ROC. Oh, I should say Rock. I'm sorry, Rock. Rock's gonna kick my ass. You say my name right, Tom. Jennifer, BK, Darshan, Stuart, Juan, Chris, JS. Let's go. Bacon, MRVL's falling back. Yeah, they were continuing really well with the continuation move yesterday, but yeah, definitely pulling back today. A little bit brutal there. That was a compliment. Okay. Cool. I'll take it. Juan, good morning. Outlaw, sound is up 9%. Does anybody know why? SOUN, Soundhound. This stock has been doing this a lot lately, so I don't think it's that weird. Looks like Torchy's Tacos debuts an AI phone ordering across all locations. Torchy's Tacos. From the classic trailer park taco to the green chili queso, Smart Ordering product has been trained on the entirety of their menu, even with customized orders. The voice AI ordering capability. What? Oh, God. Don't start me with that. Imagine the AI hears you wrong and it accidentally puts onions on your Big Mac and then you're allergic to them or something. I am on Sound, NNOX, Mara, MSTU, APLD. Ooh, applied. APLD, nice. APLD on the daily looks pretty strong. It dipped here, but honestly, on the setup recently, so many stocks dip like this, and then they go roaring up and out of that range. APLD looks like it's closer to the end of this than the start. I can see it popping up and out of this range here. Tangy Man says, holy-ish PLTR. It came all the way back. Yesterday, people were actually calling for PLTR to be at the top. Yeah, it's hard to call the top on these. Very difficult. Any news today, TJ said? There's going to be some news coming out, of course, as the day progresses. There was some news this morning. American Airlines is one piece of news that we looked at so far. Of course, Bitcoin going crazy, right? Something did happen with Biden. I'm trying to think about what happened with Biden here. There was actually some Biden news, though, like for real. Let's see. Damn it, Biden, what did you do? I saw the news. It wasn't necessarily that huge, but... All right, watch list time. Charge Point, top of the watch list, 12%. They had earnings last night. Earnings last night. Oh, wow. Hey, how about this? Here we go. How about crude oil today? Crude started popping up a little this morning.
Create the vision, then I conquer. That's the proper fact. Calling this my anarchy. We end and take over the map. Create the vision. Calling this my anarchy. We end and
Let's go check on Oxy and Zom.
Create the vision.
That's pretty good. Crude oil news. Oxy's been breaking through support recently, which has been a little bit negative. A lot of people have been worried about this move. Oh my gosh, DXYZ, Manny said. Popping off again. Now it's looking great, Manny. Yeah, yesterday it was looking pretty good, like it was starting to get up and out of this. Wow, today it is happening, Manny says. Look at that daily chart setup. What a weird setup on the daily. Either way, it's been extremely strong here. The thing that I love about setups like this is when these stocks consolidate for a long time and then they finally break that high. It becomes such a good move. Such a good move. Gosh, Manny, 13%. Wow. Shout out to you for calling it on the stream, too. Let's go. That's cool. I'm gonna grab a quick swig of water here. Give me a second. All right. Let's go. Tesla broke 360. TSLA. Beautiful, Tesla. New high of the year. Which I think... No, it didn't yesterday. Wow, okay. Today, new highs of the year posted. Yeah, hell yeah. Great run above 360 with Tessie. So many great moves are hitting the market. I mean... How could you blame people for buying? You know, the sentiment's high. We're getting good pushes above highs and everything. Bitcoin, the SPY, Tesla. Nvidia's trying, at least recent highs. It's coming back very well. Look at Nvidia break yesterday's high. Let's go. What a time to be a trader. Gosh. Wow, let's see how this poll goes today. I'm going to throw a different poll out there, and while you vote in the poll, also like it up. I'm asking you a good question here. Has 2024 been the best year you have witnessed for the stock market? You know, I know some traders in here are older than others, but 2024 has actually been breaking a lot of records. A lot. It's been a great year, and I'm not sure the stats at the end of the year, but I cannot wait to see some of the stats to hear, like, how this compares to other good years in the market. This one's gonna be up there. It's gonna be up there. Tesla next resistance, Carlo asked. For sure. Tessie, you know we have to go back really far on this, though. Like, very far to find the next resistance. Oh my gosh. Kind of silly, actually, how far we got to go back. I mean, there is actually resistance right where it is, around 372. Wait, what the? Oh, gosh. That was weird. I just started like pocket Snapchatting somebody. I was like, what the hell is that sound? I just had my phone on my desk and I touched it by mistake. But yeah, Tessie, that'd be funny as hell. Somebody answers, they're like, who the hell is this? I do like 380 coming up next though, past this range, 380 and then 400 of course, but this 373, 372 mark has held up as resistance before. Let's check it on Bookie. Looks like 375 is good resistance there on the Bookie. Tangi said 2023 was better, but ask me again in 3 weeks. Okay. Let's go see DXYZ. Hell yeah, TJ, 2024. Love to hear that. 15 total votes. If you're voting no, you need to be commenting what your favorite year so far has been. Of course, everybody's going to have a different favorite year. Or if it's been the best year you've witnessed, right? F. Ford falling off. General Motors trying to hold its ground a little bit. Nothing fun there. Go back to coin and micro strategy though. Coin's holding the recent low. I like that 339, 340 bounce. Not bad. My favorite year is the one I joined stocked up, Manny said. Let's go, Manny. 100%, man. Beautiful. That is fucking awesome, Manny. 2024 would have been the winner, but I got clipped hard on Intel, Tangi Man said. Oh, man. Yeah, I could see that. Intel was a bad year. Very bad year. Look at it, even falling back down again. Wow. Intel can't get it going. 2020 was good, but 2024 is the one I had the most money in, Mike said. Okay. I like hearing that, Mike. Cool stuff. But 2020 was close for you? I figured some people would say 2020 or 2021 was their favorite, but very surprised more people haven't said that. I learned a lot in 2024, made some money back learning about options. Hell yeah. Made some money back learning about options. Beautiful, Outlaw. Keep on learning. I can't wait to see how 2025 shapes out for you, Outlaw. I will say, though, 2024 was so good. I'm a little worried about 2025, but even if there is a little pullback, not a big deal. I'm expecting Trump to come in and shake things up a little bit. I actually expect the market to get very shaky once Trump gets in. I think he's going to do a lot of stuff that people are going to start getting pissed about. But it'll be okay. He's done it before. If we look at the SPY, we go to a daily, and we go back to 2017, 2018, 2019. During this time, this is very important. Trump was doing the tariff China stuff and all the tariff bullshit, and it caused some pretty big fluctuations out of the stock market. But it created really good buying opportunities. And there's always going to be pullbacks somewhere. So if we do see some pullbacks like this start to happen in 2025 a little bit, don't fret. Don't get worried. Don't freak out. It's okay. It's literally okay. Even if the SPY... God. My pouches normally don't do this. Can hardly talk today. SPX. But yeah, SPY will pull back. And when it does, I just don't want people to get too freaked out by it. Right now, keep enjoying the good movement. But watch out for some of the weird policy shifts. IV's gonna pop off here soon, Sean said. Hell yeah. How is VIX on the daily, actually? It's been a little while since I looked. Right back down to support, I figured. Right back into the support range, or demand zone, we'll call it. VIX has been pretty consistent. Once it gets down to like 12 to 13, pretty consistently it bounces back up to 17 or higher. Most of the time hitting right around 20 at least. Over the past couple of years. I guess year and a half. But yeah, whenever this happens, it'll create a great buying opportunity. It'll be an awesome scenario for a lot of traders out there. Hopefully, when this happens, like, the SPY keeps going, so that, like, whenever we do start to pull back, like, a good, like, 10% correction would be right down to support. You know, something like that. Not very unrealistic. QQQ. Keep riding the wave in the short term, though. Beautiful. Let's go check on MSTR and Coinbase. It's been my best year because it's been my only year. Earlier this year, I didn't even know what trading options was, Whiskey said. Wow, Whiskey. Well, hey, you came a long way this year, Whiskey. I can't believe that. That's huge growth by you. Somebody asked me if the ACHR big money play is still in. They were yesterday. Let me check them again. Yep, all good. Yep, all in still. SPY 609 to 610 today, S asks. I could see that, yeah. I could see it. It's a little slow this morning. It was actually slow yesterday morning as well before breaking out. Granted, the man, the myth, the legend, Jerome Powell spoke yesterday. Had some initial jobless claims come out this morning. Nothing too crazy there. Tomorrow, we're going to get some economic data. Non-farm payrolls and the unemployment rate come out before the market opens. Those are going to be pretty big numbers. Then we also have Michigan consumer sentiment preliminary data for December.
But the young can be done, but the stars are in our eyes. With the moon so high, everything just feels so right.
Let's hope everyone has a good trading day. Hell yeah, S. I hope you do too. Tessie, 3.97%. Great movement today. Got close to 375. That's one of the bigger levels coming up in the short term. 375 and then 380. I'm actually surprised to see a larger stack of sellers at 375 than 380. I thought 380 would have been a little larger, but...
If it takes you away and see on the other side, then I keep you safe. No need to feel so out of place. Just keep on moving. I've never been so wide awake. Is it too much to make a stay? Oh, so follow me. I'll show you places you've never seen. Hold on tight, we'll take the lead.
Cybercabs, right? That'd be cool. Cybercabs. Did they actually have some news about the Cybercab yesterday? They always have so much news. It's hard to keep up with all of Tesla's news, honestly.
With the moon so high, everything just
Guggenheim maintained its sell rating on the stock and raised its price target from 156 to 175. Oh. Guggenheim. Price target of 175 on Tesla. Uh-oh. Wow. What a target by them. B of A Securities maintains buy on Tesla, raises their price target from 350 to 400. That's pretty huge there. Raises their target. WBA getting the woodshed. Getting woodshedded up, Sean said. Yeah, it's coming back down to retest the support. Man. Will WBA break and make a new low? This is pretty whack here. WBA, wow. Sold the call on sound, $7, 117.25. Got it 505, got it at 0.75. Wow, Outlaw. You got it at $75 and you sold them for $505 a contract. Holy shit. That's amazing. Fantastic, Outlaw. Dubs in the chat there. Oh my gosh. Throw some dubs. Wow. Wow, that's like 633%. 633%. Oh no, it's 5.05. Ah. I thought it was 550. 5.05, so let's see. 573%. Beautiful. 573%. Wow. I'm going for a dinger up 100% on WBA put, Sean said. Let's go, Sean. Very nice. Yeah, WBA, I don't know. The only good thing about WBA is that it looks like it has a strong negative correlation to the SPY. So if SPY starts falling, it could be a good, like, hedge play against the market, or it might be one of those stocks that will run while the market drops a little bit. That is one good thing about it, now that I think about it.
If you choose to walk away, don't walk away. It's in the back of your head now, baby. It's a yes or a no, no, baby.
SPY going to 608 SPY.
Boy, you give it up to me, up to me. Give it up to me. So you wanna play magic? Boy, you should know what you're falling for.
Man, I would say technically a new all-time high has been made. Besides that weird glitch candle at open in pre-market today, but man, amazing SPY. Let's go. If only QQQ was following along, it'd be even better. Would be even better.
Hate to give the satisfaction, asking how you're doing now. How's the castle built of people you pretend to care about? Just what you wanted.
Don't worry, guys. The watermark is taking a while to load up today for some reason at the top right of the screen. I think TradingView is having a little server problems with all the new highs. Yeah, I think there's little issues with their servers or something. I think Walgreens' business model is dino poo at this point, Tangi said. They can't compete against Wally World and Amazon. Yeah, that's the big thing. Amazon's huge. Walmart's huge. We still get all of our prescriptions from Walgreens, but I think the next time I might just get it at Walmart, if I'm being honest with you. What's Wally World? You didn't know what Wally World was, Dave? Man, Dave. Wally World. Wasn't there something called, like, what were they going to visit on the movie Christmas Vacation? Or, no, sorry, the movie Vacation. What was the name of the theme park that they were going to go visit there? Wasn't that called Wally World, too? Oh, man. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me throw the 4-chart setup here for a sec. It looks beautiful. So much good green momentum on the 4-chart setup today. Loving it. All right, give me 1 sec.
She take the world off my shoulders. If it was ever hard to move, she turned the rain to a rainbow when I was living in the blue. Why then, if she is so perfect, do I still wish that it was you? Perfect don't mean that it's working, so what can I do? When you're out of sight in my mind, 'cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but
All right. Sorry about that. Baby duty's called. Archer, doing great. Loving that. $8 right here. Breaking out like crazy. Archer Aviation, $8 achieved again. All right, we're back to 8. Are we gonna get back to 10? That's the $1 million question everyone's looking for. If HEB ever went public, I would put my life savings into it. Such a good brand. HEB. I've never heard of that one. I'm sure I have, actually. Let's see. HEB grocery. Oh, that's why I've heard of it. I've heard of it, but it's not something that they have in my area. I think I've heard of it on like YouTube videos or something along those lines. Where do they have a lot of stores? Yeah, facts. I do have one daughter. She just turned 1 on December 3rd, 2 days ago. She turned 1 year old. Texas, perhaps the best part of Texas, I think. Beautiful, Dave. Yeah, that's awesome. That must be why I've heard of it, because I watch a lot of Texas stuff, so makes sense. I probably saw something where they had like a car meet at like an HEB or something, or... How do you put the 4 chart setup, Tom? It's on Thinkorswim, and you can... On Thinkorswim, you can adjust your charts if you go to the top, up here where my cursor is. Oh, it's actually hidden for you. But you click this little thing that says show grid action. Like literally right here. It's like a little grid. And you can do customize grid. If you have that clicked, you can add charts up or below or to the side or etc. wherever you want. I think 4 is a good number for the stream. If I were to do if I had like a, let's say look at that. Day charts, 8/14/2017. That's wild. I have an old grid saved called Day Charts 8/14/2017. That is pretty insane. If you're on TradingView, I actually haven't done it, but you would just click this box and you would go, let's see, do this. Do the 4. What the hell? Oh. Looks like you have to have TradingView Premium for that. Or Plus. 4 charts per tab. Ah, I see. Yeah, see, I just use... I just say screw it and just use Thinkorswim for that. I did pay for TradingView, but it's I didn't get the most expensive one, I guess. Still new to options trading and was wondering, is there a way to sell after market close? Your call shoots up overnight only to see it fall right back down as soon as the market opens. Really sucks, Bacon says. Yeah. You cannot sell any calls overnight. That's just not something that is able to happen right now, Bacon, with the way the market works and the hours and everything. So that is not really possible. You have to wait till the market opens. And that's the risk of swinging options overnight. That's why a lot of people don't swing them overnight. Right there. Especially short-term options. Like, in reality, like, Bacon, if you're trading, I know you said you were new. So, if you are, let's say, trading a short-term expiration, something that's really bad here, and I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to pull it up here. I want to show you a picture to show it. Because I think showing this picture will help you understand more here. All right. This is pretty much showing a theta decay on an option. You can see how over time, as expiration draws nearer, this line that starts going downwards starts accelerating downwards at a much quicker pace. So if you're holding short-term expirations overnight, the amount of decay that hits those options is going to be extreme. So if you're holding anything that like is, let's say, out of the money, the decay will be so extreme towards the end of the expiration that it's not really worth holding overnight. It would be better for you to buy something that has, like, let's say 2 months worth of time and hold that for 5 days rather than buying something on a Monday and holding it all the way till expiration Friday. It's not really good to hold things like that overnight because of the exact reason you're talking about. You wake up and then your gains are all gone. You know, that's exactly the problem. And it's okay when the gains are gone, but let's say you were trading some Tesla calls and you decided, oh yeah, I'm gonna hold these ones overnight. And then you wake up in the morning and Tesla gaps down 10% on bad news. Then you get really screwed on situations like that. So it's a little weird, but very important with the options. Yeah, no problem, Outlaw. I didn't swing overnight. I mostly set my calls to expire about 45 days later. Nice. I never day trade or get something with the week expiration. 1 month minimum. Nice, Bacon. Okay. Gotcha. Sorry, it just sounded like based on that question that was the situation, but at least it helped a couple people. Let's go check out Tessie here. Look at how TradingView is lagging. It won't like pull up Tesla's chart. Let's go to Thinkorswim. $375. Bring it on, Tesla. It's roaring back to life down here. You can see a few green candles coming back on it. Unfortunately, the SPY turned over, but it pushed 608 and broke and had a bit of a fake out there. Why did you prefer options than Forex, Martin asks? Forex just isn't something I've ever gotten into. Of course, Forex deals more with currencies and things of that nature. And I'm just not a currency trader. It's just not my niche. It's not what I've ever gotten into. Sure, I've traded like Euro FX futures before, like 6E, if you know what that is. I've traded that. Trade a couple others, like JPY USD. I think it. What is Japan's futures symbol? I forget. I think JPY. No, it's probably something like 6E actually. J6, I think, or something. Yeah, no problem, Martin. Let's find that momentum out there. Crazy that the watermark and stuff won't load. TradingView must be having a lot of problems this morning with their servers. Look at how Bitcoin won't load. Archer starting to hit a resistance and fall over at $8. So SPY fell over around 608. Archer's falling over around 8. Nvidia actually has a decent base forming here around 144.20 to 144.50. We need this to hold on Nvidia and start to push higher so that it can help SPY keep going as well. Robinhood was having some issues too, and now I'm really not surprised about that, Eric. Very much not surprised. Mason said you can zoom in on Bookmap with plus and minus. Let's try. Uh-oh. Mine has too many tickers open, and every time I hit the plus or minus, it lags. Let me close some of these. All right. The allergies still getting me today. Nvidia. 145.20, kind of stuck there. Bringing up the watch list. We're going to start switching off and on with Tessie here at the bottom right chart. See some other stocks out there moving. AAL still on the radar. They keep rejecting down around the high of day today, but not looking too bad. Jeanette said any market moving events today. Nothing too insane that I've witnessed this morning so far. On the economic calendar, there wasn't really too much set to happen. Barkin's going to be speaking, I guess, at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. You never know what a Fed member might say. It could move the market, but how about that CEO at United Health? I still can't believe that guy got shot. That's pretty wild to think about. It looked wild the way it happened, too. There's videos of it happening. You know, if you want to go check it out on X, feel free, but it's not my, you know, it's weird watching people get shot, but I guess not really in this day and age. It's not that weird, but I'm sure a lot of people don't want to see that. AAL trying to come back alive. mRNA up 3% on the day. Moderna actually just got some pretty good volume coming in. Was there some news with Moderna just now? No? It looks like decent volume on the chart intraday. Maybe just some buyers as the high of day broke, but if you buy a contract that expires the same day, does the theta affect much if you hold it for a few hours? Yeah, it definitely does, S. It definitely does. It affects it over that few hours heading into expiration. Like, let's say you bought a SPY contract that expires today. Like, of course that's going to get hit by theta as time goes forward, but if you're scalping it, like, let's say it expires today, right? You're probably going to want to get in and out fairly quickly. You're probably not going to want to hold it for too long. Good morning, Luis. What's going on today? Hope you're having a great morning. Let's go. Glad to see you join up today. Let's put Coinbase on here. Bottom right. We're using the 4-chart setup because TradingView is lagging too hard for me. I can't take it anymore. IONQ. Trying to get going. IONQ is pretty hot. Roblox has had a great intraday run today. There we go, Roblox. Getting it going again, but ACHR getting pretty close to the high of day. Could be beautiful to see a run past there.
My heart is racing, and I want to state it. We're taking in the view as the sun goes down. It's a clear horizon, and I'm realizing that it's only you that can turn all good days into great ones. You're light in the darkest times.
Load it up.
You turn rain into sunshine.
What's cooking with Netflix this week? Or this month? Wow, yeah, it's running so much, actually. It's pretty crazy. This is getting annoying with TradingView's charts, I'll tell you. Netflix this month. It's been so hot. Obviously, the big thing with Netflix is like, hey, are we going to continue to push up to new all-time highs? You know, that's everybody's question. I personally think that we will. There will be some pullback mixed in, but I could see December being really hot for Netflix. Yeah, I could see some great movement there. And talking about the SPY, Nvidia just fell off pretty harshly. It's breaking under the low of the day right now, pushing towards 144. Uh-oh, Nvidia. That's not what people want to be seeing now. Gosh, my charts. So rough. Archer rejecting again. No, but SPY making a new low of the day as well, with Nvidia pushing a little bit lower. Netflix looks pretty good intraday, actually, but I guess Apple... How's Microsoft? Yeah, Microsoft kind of down on the day too. Right at break even, but down since open. Nvidia's really falling off though. Look at that drop. Right down to the 144 support. We'll see if this holds for now. What's the name of this song? Oh, Love the Way You Lie. Gotta add that to the playlist. When you sell an option to open, you have to hold it till the option... No, you don't, Ray. No, you do not have to hold it till expiration. But if the play goes against you, if you're like let's say you're selling a put, okay, and this definitely applies to selling puts. If you sell an option, and like let's say God, the charts. Let's say that you're looking at Archer, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna sell the 7-strike put. Well, if Archer ends up going down to like $5, that would mean that you have to buy it at 7. So it would look like a pretty hard loss because you shorted that contract. In that case, you could either sell and take the loss and pay that money early and close the play, or you can wait till expiration, take the premium, and just have to buy the shares at $7, which would put you in a loss as well because now the shares are at 5, so you're going to buy shares at 7. So you're going to buy them and instantly be losing $2 a share. So You know, you got to think about a lot of that stuff if you're like shorting options in that sense. Now, if you sell a naked call option to open, you're not really going to want to let that expire because that could get really, really bad, Ray, if it goes wrong. Try not to do any naked calls. Don't sell any naked calls. Your broker probably won't even let you sell naked calls, honestly, and that's a good thing. Naked calls, in theory, you could lose an infinite amount of money, in theory. And it's happened a lot. Like, there's people who will, like, let's say they'll look at Tesla on, like, a big uptrend, and, you know, some hotshot tries to call the top. They're like, Tesla's overextended at 500. I'm shorting it here. And then they'll sell some naked calls, let's say. They'll say, the calls are very overpriced. I'm going to sell some naked calls at 400. So they'll sell it at 400, and then Tesla will rip past 400, go up to $500-$600. And, like, let's say you sold that, and it costed you, like, let's say $5,000 a contract to sell that naked call at, let's say, $390 or $400. You might end up losing like 20 grand if Tesla goes up enough or more. You know, it could, like I said, infinite amounts as that option becomes further and further and further in the money and gets more expensive. So stagnant, Juan said. Yes. Pretty stagnant. SPY's falling off. Nvidia's falling off. The rest of the market is definitely stagnant. Archer is finding a decent little double bottom at 7.8. Not bad on Archer. It's 7.8. Not bad at all. I'm glad to see it holding there. It's a good sign. I think it could end up breaking 8. Let's go check on PSQH. Let that load up. Give me 1 second here. Hang on 1 second. Got something going here in the back. Let's see, Rivian BM. RIVN. I've been missing Rivian. They've been so bad. It's been no fun to trade. SPY falling new low of the day. Man, is this going to be a day to adapt? It seems like so far it definitely is. Big stack of sellers on Tesla. Yes, 375 just actually got wiped on Tesla. Just got wiped out. Looks like Tesla's stock rejected really hard there too. It really failed to get the breakout going, but now that the stack is not there anymore, if there's some good liquidity that comes in, some good green liquidity, we could see a good push here. Tom, do you have a favorite indicator on TradingView? Mine is MA ribbon. Ah, I have it on everything, Whiskey said. I know the ribbon. I used to like a ribbon back in the day. I just don't really use any indicators like in that sense anymore. Mainly just focus on price action and momentum. I used to use a moving average ribbon myself, except I made my own ribbon. Like, instead of just using a pre-made ribbon, I actually took my own moving averages and I would, I just made a ton of them on the chart. Like, I had like 10 of them. I used to really like I think the 50, the 100, the 200, of course. And one of my favorites was always the 1,000. The 1,000 I thought was great for on a daily chart. If you were looking to buy up dips, buying around the 1,000 SMA was usually a pretty decent time on a dip if you had a decent company picked out. No problem, Tashana. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for commenting. Let's go. Welcome, welcome. Martin, so I'm still not sure how the big stack of sellers and buyers works. Yeah, so Martin, I think people really overthink it. You know, they think like, okay, because there's a stack of sellers there, that means that the stock is gonna reject there. You know, and then it'll break it and push through, and then traders are like, well, what the hell? We have to realize that this is just a stack, okay? A stack of sellers. Those stacks can get broken by liquidity coming in at the moment. See all the volume that picked up here at the bottom? Right there at that level? That is a big indication that a lot of liquidity started hitting the market right there. Of course, the stack caused some of that, but there was also, there's also like market orders hitting, and that's another thing. So like right now, the stack is gone. So if you think about if you go back to the root principles of why do stocks move up or down, it's because there's more buying volume than selling volume, or more buyers than sellers. So like if we do now start to get more buyers coming in, there's no like real sellers overhead lined up. So it allows the buyers to push the stock up easier than if there was said stack that they would have to try to break, let's say. So I hope that helped answer the question. Nothing's ever gonna be like 100%. Like, oh yeah, like we see that level, that means it's gonna for sure reject there, or for sure bounce off of that, or break it, or etc. But it allows us to identify possible areas of resistance and kind of play off it. Like right now, like, you know, we knew that this big stack of sellers was here. So, like, if we were day trading, that might be like a target, like where we start to sell, or maybe we start to scale out, or take profits there, or etc. Because we know that that might be the spot where there could be a rejection. Do we know it's going to happen for sure? No. But it could be. Of course, in volatile markets, when stocks are making new highs and stuff, they'll blast through levels like they were nothing. And then there'll be other days where it'll bounce off of a level 10 times. You know, it's weird. But you can tell right now the market's very hot and it loves breaking these recent highs. So we've been seeing a lot of good pushes through resistances lately, which has been fun to trade. No problem, Martin. Good morning, Demure. How do you make one? I've only had it for a few months. Yeah, you just add a whole bunch of your own moving averages on, Whiskey. That's all you do. You just throw on your own moving averages onto the chart and just put different colors on there and Demure lost some money, but managed to negate some of those losses. Hey, that's good at least, Demure. Keeping the losses in check. Let's check the daily really quick. MRVL. Damn you, TradingView. It's making me sad today, I'll tell you. There we go. Four chart setup. Let's go to the watch list again. Archer's still consolidating in between 7.8 and 8. Still stuck in there. You're kidding. SPY actively making new lows of the day, still pushing under 607 as we speak by a few cents. Wow, SPY to the downside. Microsoft turning down there. Let's check Apple. Apple's right on support, 242.75 to 242.60. Like a triple bottom over the past few days there. Wow.
Sometimes I wait for the sunrise, and it feels like you're next to me. I know you're not, but it's okay.
Coin's falling, Mikola said.
I'm confronting the
Coin moving to the downside. My muscle memory keeps switching the charts. Let's throw Coin on the bottom right. Damn. It really is. MicroStrategy too. MicroStrategy is actually right around $400, which is huge. Let's see that on the bookie. I'll bet you 400 has some good buyers stacked. Yeah, pretty good. 29,000 stacked up at 400. $400. We could see a fun bounce off of this. That'd be amazing today to see a huge MSTR bounce off 400. Coin just filled the gap.
Isn't it something how quickly your honesty just turns into make-believe? It turns into make-believe. How dare you lie to my face? You gotta say you're fine now.
I'm waiting for the Nvidia bounce, Demir said. Wait, it already happened. NVDA? Yeah. You could say the bounce started.
Said you'd never call again.
At least a little one did.
It didn't go how you imagined it.
I gotta look at it on a bigger chart.
All the time with him you were wanting this, yeah. You were wanting this, yeah.
You know, Demir, I'm kind of neutral on this setup here. It seems like it's actually kind of stuck within this range right now. I'm a little worried about it breaking it down at 144. But as long as the range keeps holding here, keep playing it. One of my biggest things I need to work on is my charting. Do you have any good charting videos? We don't have too many charting videos, Mike. You know, we mainly just focus on our daily videos. We don't really do videos in that sense anymore. We do have some charting stuff, of course, in a couple of our courses, but not too much about charting there. We like to focus more on while charting is super important. We like to focus on the overall fundamentals with trading more than the others, we'll say.
I got breaking news and it's not about you. I've been breaking hearts too, and I
Very important, but the fundamentals can be even more important. Manny says charts. Charts are a pretty big deal, you know. They are a huge deal. While people act like charts don't matter, they do. It's just they don't in the way that people think. You know, people are always looking for the next big wedge breakout or the next big quadruple top dragonfly, or I don't know what the hell people are into now. I see some crazy charts out there nowadays. Gosh. All the indicators and stuff all over them. I like using charts because it helps me identify, you know, good price action and where the momentum might be coming in. I think people get too much into indicators and all that stuff with the charts. Tesla. Yeah. Manny said if charts really worked, everyone would be rich. Well, Manny, I mean, you know, saying like if charts really worked, I think you're generalizing charts too much, because like everybody uses charts. Okay, charts. You might need to say like chart patterns or chart indicators or something along those lines. But everybody has to use a chart in some way, a little bit.
You played for me. Used to hide under the covers, serenade each other with
I'm just saying that it's been working for her. It doesn't mean it'll work for everyone. Demir said, yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. And for sure, Manny, I know what you meant for sure. I just don't want people to get the wrong idea. To get the wrong idea there. But yes, I totally agree. The loop-de-loop 5000 indicator. It's like Harry Potter's broomstick. Remember, he got the Nimbus 2000 or whatever it was. It's like, guys, get my Nimbus 3000 indicator. It finds 5,000% movers, I promise. I saw it on YouTube. The wig rag oscillator. Is that a real? That sounds like it could be a real one, Tangy. The wig wag oscillator. I like that. Oscillator. You guys are funny. Why you wouldn't use something that is helpful to help you? Why just discount it altogether, Meat Sack said. Meat Sack. That's why I clarified what Manny said. We're more of talking about like the patterns and the like, for example, like how people will look at, like, let's say like a flag setup, or like I don't know, like a cup and handles patterns and stuff like that. Like, if it was that easy, there would just be like a bot coded up that would just trade every cup and handles pattern and win, you know, or every... There would be some way, some algorithm created for a bot to find those and to trade those before anybody could even find them themselves. And it would just... I forget the exact word. It would be like arbitraged out, as they say, I think. The algos would be too powerful. And they would just find every wedge pattern and just destroy it. Okay, then what indicator strategies I should use once I'm in a contract? I feel like I'm selling my calls way too early. Hell yeah, Mike. And I think it comes simply down to, like, looking at where are the moves going to happen on the chart, you know? A lot of people look at many different things to try to figure out where that move is going to happen. I like looking at bigger price levels, supports and resistances. It allows you to really target good targets to the upside, as well as scale out. You know, like if you're looking at resistances, you know, like here, we're going to do an easy one today. Like Tesla, 375. We've been watching it on the book map all morning. You know, if you were trading Tesla to the upside, you know, you're like, okay, I'm looking at a target of around 375. I don't really see Tesla getting much past there. But, like, let's say you entered on, like, the 360 breakout today. You know, you were waiting for 360 to break. You finally saw the break. Let's say you caught entry here, you know, on the breakout today. You know, you're like, okay, I think the high of day is going to be around 375. So you're like, okay, you know, you look at the book map. You're like, okay, there's real sellers here on the book map. Wow, like, you know, you're like, okay, wow, like there's actual sellers lined up here on the book map. There's real actionable things happening. It's not just like a random happenstance that, like, the RSI happens to be crossing 70 or something. You know, there's like actual sellers in the market. You know, like actual orders out there at said level. And I like looking at stuff like that more than I like looking at other indicators. And one big thing to me is that the majority of traders lose, okay? If all of these new traders are just immediately using like RSI, MACD, etc., I don't want to be using those because I know stats and I know that the majority of those traders are losing. So I want to try to do, honestly, kind of like the opposite of what the majority of those traders are doing. I understand what you're saying, though, Meat Sack, and I get where you're coming from. I understand. It's kind of like my argument to Elon Musk. You know, it's like, okay, Elon, you use your camera to drive your Tesla car, but like, why don't you use the LiDAR system as well? You know, like, why not add the sensors too? You know, there has to be some reasons, right? Okay, George Costanza. George Costanza. That's funny. George Costanza. Been a while since I've watched that. I like myself some Seinfeld. No soup for you. I always remember that from it being a kid for some reason. Yeah, and hey, Meat Sack, you know, if it works for you, man, hey, you know, go ahead, but I'm just letting you know my thoughts, and of course, you know, we're all gonna have different niches in the market. That's one big thing. Everyone has their niche. That's an important thing to remember. Some people, like Hunter, don't really believe in day trading. You know, he's more of a long-term investor. You know, he doesn't really look at day trades or scalps too much or anything like that. You know, he's mainly like valuation, right? So, of course, Hunter is not really going to like the charts at all because he's a long-term trader. He doesn't day trade or do any short-term options or trades or anything like no scalps, or if he does, very far and few between. So, of course, charts aren't very important to Hunter, you know? And Hunter's also seen and works with a lot of the hedge funds and, well, we'll just say institutions. I'm not going to say hedge funds. We'll just say Hunter's worked for some big institutions, worked with them, has seen what they do, and he said that they don't use, like, indicators like that at all. And those are the biggest funds in the world, like let's say like BlackRock, JP Morgan, etc. But it's going to be different for everyone. QQQ bouncing off of lows. 522 on the day. Got pretty close. Very choppy. A slow grind lower here on the QQQ. It's like... literally, it looks like that today. Pretty messed up. Yeah, no soup for you. What are some other famous episodes? I really liked the one as well where George was eating Snickers bars with a fork and knife in front of like the New York Yankees George Steinbrenner or something. That had me laughing. Come on, Tesla, let's go. Rejecting. Nvidia coming back up. Off the dip, demure. Earlier, that Nvidia dip we were mentioning ended up holding up really, really well. Extremely well there, demure. It held this range that I talked about. Not too bad.
Your little brother never tells you, but he loves you so. You said your mother only smiled on her TV show. You're only happy when your sorry head is filled with dope. I hope you make it to the day you're 28 years old. You're dripping like a saturated sunrise.
I'll see it to 146 then. afternoon tops, Demir said. Hell yeah. 146. Let's see it. I think it might have some trouble getting through this area where it is now, but I could see it getting there off the dip. Looks pretty strong off. Oh, it already broke the, the resistance I just posted. Had a little touch on it, but hell yeah, NVIDIA. You know what Tom's gonna go get today? It is McRib Day. Hell to the yes, McRib Day. Where do you buy Bookmap? Martin said. Here, I'll send you a link. If you use our link, you can get some good discounts, and they also have their Black Friday sale going on. I think that the Black Friday sale is just about the same as our special, so keep that in mind. Oh, no, I actually might be a little cheaper, but I'm getting Dave's Hot Chicken. Hell yeah, they're doing a soft opening today. Beautiful, Mason. Dave's Hot Chicken. I want to see that. Yeah, Demure, Mickey D's, yeah. I might have to go for Five Guys tomorrow, but I actually had one hell of a night last night. My daughter, I was watching her all night last night, and we had the Q&A at, so in Central Time, it's 8 p.m. Eastern Time, it's 9 p.m. So at 8 p.m. my time, we have to start the Q&A, and I record every one and post it up to YouTube. And last night, I was rushing. I had my daughter. I had to try to make dinner and get her fed and stuff, and I was making dinner, and everything was going wrong for dinner. It was like my crock pot quit working, and then it turned out it wasn't the crock pot. I blew a fuse, and then I tried to put it in the oven, and it wasn't working in there. It wasn't heating it up good enough, and then I had to find some really weird like metal container to make this cowboy dip that we made. We made some cowboy dip, cheese dip. It was pretty good. And then I ended up using the crock pot because I didn't realize I blew a fuse. I thought the crock pot was broke. I was like, holy shit. I didn't eat dinner till 11 o'clock. Boeing, bouncing off 157.50. Coming back very well. Back into resistance around 158.50, 159. Gotta love the life of the kids. Spy trying to hold its ground. McRib is everything your body needs. Exactly. You know, you got some protein on there. You got some carbs, you got some grains with the bread. The bread even has like little sesame seeds on it, so you got like seeds. You got some let's see. You got some onions on there. There's some vegetables for you. You got some pickles for some antioxidants. I don't. Who knew the McRib was so healthy? I would have never guessed. You know what? Let's actually see the nutrition facts here on a McRib. Let's read some nutrition for some fun here today. Where is the sodium? 890 milligrams of sodium. I'm honestly surprised it doesn't have more sodium. I've gotten plenty of things from places where I thought it was less salty than this, and it would have like 1,200 milligrams or something. I love it for the calories and the carbs. It really helps me get down some calories and carbs. It has decent protein to it too. Like, tell me, like, as a nutrition expert, like, what's bad about this? Like, what is the negative with this? Probably, like, the preservatives. I don't know that, like, nutrition people look at preservatives too much, do they? Like, during, like, a dirty bulk, let's say, do they care about that stuff? I don't know. You forgot about the part where the actual rib is a car tire. Hey, if the car tire has that type of nutritional info. People always talk down on it. I used to talk down on it too. I really did. I used to not like it. But then I tried one. And then I loved it. I always say that the McRib isn't any worse than eating a hot dog. You're eating the lips and the assholes when you eat a hot dog. So, if you eat a hot dog, you're no better than a McRib eater in my eyes. I know it might be a little less bad looking though. Or even worse, a real rib. I'll tell you what, sir. I've actually been trying to smoke some real ribs myself. Where's the momentum at, guys? Fuck, I can't find the momentum right now. I'm trying to find some momentum. I'm gonna go to the SM Body Bot to find some, but... what is going on? Everything that was up is turning over. All right, Kava. Here we go. Kava, getting some movement coming in. 1.64%. We like to see it. Uber to the downside. All over the SM bot, down 4.8%. Weird, like everything slowed up at one time on us. TSM is making a new high of the day. That's not too bad. TSM, not bad, not bad. Yeah, they are very neutral, Demir, yeah. But there's always something moving. There's always something. You just gotta know where to look. TSM, not bad at the high of day. It looks pretty good. It's well above $200 now. Okay. AI trying to. Let's see, Wells Fargo. Yeah, SPY though, Chop Fest. Same thing with QQQ's a real Chop Fest today. Oh my god. Chopping like crazy. Is this what it's gonna be like when everything is normalized? Demir said. Yeah, it probably will. We'll be seeing a lot of slow movement like this coming in. Get ready for it. CTHU, it's the processing of our food. Yeah. Yeah, it's the chemicals, yeah, like Demir said. That's the thing that worries me with it more than anything else. They do use real rib though. If you watch the video how they make it. It's like that episode of SpongeBob. I'll show you guys this. You guys are gonna laugh at this. Here we go. This is a pretty funny, funny scene.
It tells the ingredients of whatever I put into it.
Seaweed, 50% sea, 50% 50% weed.
50% C, 50% weed. I feel like the McRib is 50% rib, 50% preservative chemicals. That is the one scary part about fast food, is those preservatives. TSM might break out. Let's see. TSM. Yeah, looking good. I like it. I think it could break out pretty well, TJ. Love the way it's moving intraday. You also mentioned ASTS. ASTS moving back up. Might be a call. It could be. Let's see the 15-minute chart. Yeah, you know, this is a pretty good support. I like it. Good support. Yeah, it could come back a little more in my eyes. Nice. Very nice. Oh, Demure, you're a mean man. Oh, Demure.
How dare you?
Demure, that's mean, man. You shouldn't be doing that. There's only one good thing about California, and it's In-N-Out Burger. No, I'm just joking, guys. I'm kidding. I'm kidding for all the California watchers. I'm joking. I love the weather, too. I guess there's two good things. And Luis. Yeah, Luis is there, too. Luis, which part of Cali are you from again? I can't remember. Tangi says the McRib is pretty low in preservatives as far as the Mickey D's food goes. This is because they use it as a seasonal stopgap when chicken prices are up. Is it because chicken prices are up, Tangi, or is it because pork prices are down? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's probably a combo of both. Tangi's from Cali too. You said In-N-Out's gross? Whoa. That is a hot take, Tangi. In-N-Out being gross? What?
Brother,
That is a hot take. Mason said it's 50-50. I've only had it one time, so I can't tell you guys exactly, but here, I got a good question for you guys. All right, here we go.
Too many wins, I got too many blessings. Too many skills, I got too many guessing. Too many coins, I got too many sections. Too many guns, I got too many weapons. Too many praying on me for ascension. Too many women, they want my affection. Too many waiting, I'm breaking attention. On top, I don't want your question. Big dog, but I brought your lesson. I'll preach right here like the reverend. I'm him, they'll know I'm destined.
All right, here we go. Vote up in the poll. What do you guys think's better? In-N-Out or Whataburger or whatever? I probably spelled it wrong, but it's okay. Yeah, like, let me know which ones do you guys think is better? I know Whataburger's not in Cali, but I'm curious what you guys think. Let's go back. SM Bot. Our savior. SYM. Symbiotics. 12%. Whoa, SYM. I knew this one was going to be crazy when I saw it. It always is. Enphase falling down after moving up recently, starting to pull back a bit. Great song here. Let's get it. Ooh, Mason said Kava. Another good move. There we go. Kava continuing to get called out by the bot as well. Kava popped above 150 now in a great way and said, see ya. Already touched 151. White Castles after beer, Mike said. Oh, man. I don't think that I could eat White Castles without beer. No, I'm just kidding. I like White Castles. You know what's even pretty good is if you go to Walmart, you can buy White Castles that you warm up in the microwave. Those are even pretty decent. Kava, not bad. Great break going on. Citigroup on the bot. It's about to break a high of the day here. That'd be nice. Mara puts on the bot. Walmart's still on there with calls. It's been on there for so long. TSM and Roblox as well. Still getting fired as they continue to make new highs. There we go. Mike C said W take. Yeah. I'll be honest with you guys, and I'm just being honest here. I actually don't go to fast food late at night because I actually don't trust the workers there, and I don't trust the stuff. I've went before at like 10 p.m. or later, and I've had a few sus stuff. And if y'all need some spinach, hell yeah. Cersei said that's funny, I don't trust the company. I trust the company, but not the workers, no. I have friends who, like, okay, some of them may not have made the best life choices, and they work at, like, you know, and I'm not saying that this is bad. It's bad in my opinion because I think people should strive for a little bit more, but some of them are, like, cooks at, like, let's say, like, a little bar and grill or something around here, and they've been like one of my better friends throughout childhood is like a cook at like a bar and grill around here, and it always blows my mind some of the stories that I hear. Now, he has said that he has never done anything personally ever like bad to food or anything like that, but he has witnessed it, and some of the stories is pretty rough. I'll say. I've heard of some weird stuff that goes on. Whether it's foods getting mixed together in the back in weird ways, or whether it's food falling on the ground and then getting served right away, or whether it's like purposely getting like mad at customers and like fucking up the food on purpose. Like, I've heard so many crazy stories because this is like one of my best buddies here, so I've heard some good stuff. The worst thing I ever heard was people going pee in the cheese at Steak and Shake. That was probably the worst thing I ever heard. Somebody peed in the cheese at Steak and Shake. That's the worst one I ever heard. And I'm not even telling you the other ones. But that's a warning that I have. And I was like, you gotta be kidding, right? And he was like, no, it was real. It was at like, because it was back when they were open 24 hours. And It was one of the people that does like the 3 a.m. shift. Yeah, trust me, I was grossed out because I've eaten cheese from that location like 100 times. So, yeah, trust me, I almost wanted to puke when I heard it. Let's go there for lunch now. Hell yeah, Louise. Louise, that's gross. Nice, Citigroup TSM. Rejected, but still is pretty decent on the day. Good 1 minute recovery here. That's a no for me. No 9 to 5s here. We gotta live with freedom. That's why we're up at 5 a.m. Let's get it, Sir C said. Hell yeah, let's go, sir. Love it. I love it, I love it. That movie, Waiting, was pretty good. I do gotta see that. What about that old movie called, like, Road Trip? Have you guys ever seen that movie, Road Trip, where, like, there's a scene where the guy sends back waffles, and then they, the chef, like, puts it down his pants, and then he gives it back to him, and the guy goes, it's perfect now, just like the way Mother made it, or something. It had me cracking up. Coin bouncing back. Coin coming back alive. You remember that movie, Demir? Wow. You'll love Waiting. Yeah, I gotta see that. That sounds like a really funny one. Ford and General Motors. All right, nothing there. Let's do a watch list rundown here. You know what I actually feel like doing today? Taking a peek at some China stocks. Baba, JD, Baidu. What are we looking like? Starting to turn back over on the daily again. Not looking good. Gonna be eyeing up this dip though. Waiting for these stocks to form a base. But alright guys, I appreciate you. Have a fantastic rest of the day. I'll talk to you later. Let's go. Have a fantastic one. We're not going to run away that quick, but we are going to be ending the stream here. Baba falling down. SPY starting to bounce back a little intraday. Are we going to get a recovery back to the high? That'd be perfect. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the kind words, as always. Take care, y'all, Shanty said. Yeah, let's do it. Tomorrow's the last day of the week. The end of the week is coming up. Looks like you guys voted In-N-Out destroys Whataburger on the vote. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy end of the year here. We only have a couple weeks left until we're done. Bitcoin well above 100,000. What's it gonna get to tomorrow? Are we gonna get to like 108K, 110K, 106K? That's the $1 million question, but it's gonna be a fun one to trade nonetheless. Coin is awesome. I love the setup with Coin on the daily. The way it broke that recent high. It just needs to really get a good breakout going now. It tried to break today. It did break, but it needs to get a true break and true run there. But all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Let's have a great one. Let's have a great one. Thank you guys for being here as always. Thanks for the kind words. You guys are the best community out there. Can't wait to see you in the Discord later today. Other than that, have a good one. Walk away green.